Good evening, football fans. Well, here we are, right here on IE Sports Radio, tuned into 3 and Out. However, there's no face-off. It happens, you guys. Sometimes fans, you know, sometimes they don't like to show up. So, with that said, tonight we're going to cheer on the more than likely winning team anyway. Um, as we have here a fan of that team right here, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming. He is, of course, the founder and host of the State of Ohio Sports here on IE Sports Radio, and he is also the host of the Soccer Scoreboard Show, and he's all around great dude. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming 2021 IE Sports Radio nominee in the round of 32. Of course, diehard soccer guy and diehard Browns fan. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Andrew Hagenbaugh. What's going on, Andrew? How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, man. It's a great night. I'm out celebrating my mom's birthday, so I'm in the car right now. Just hanging out real quick to talk a little bit of football.
Dude, you could have told me no tonight, dude. I'm serious. I mean, the other guy did, but without telling me, so at least you would have been decent enough to tell me.
No, they accepted it. They want me to do this because they know it's my passion. They know this is what I want in life. I want to do this, talk football, be here. So they support my dreams, and so they said, "Hey, go out there, do your thing, and then just when you're done, just come back."
You're the man. You're the man, Andrew. Well, with that said, Taryn says it the best in the chat room here. He says, I guess the opponent was afraid of Andrew. Can't spell Andrew without W.
That's a fact. That's a straight fact.
Just saying. So here's what it is. No face-off tonight. That's been like kind of the running theme of this year, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We'll get the kinks out. Things are going slowly but surely. But I will say that for the next 20 minutes or so, Mr. Andrew and I will be talking some different things, actually. So we're talking tonight's game. But the first thing, and I'm sorry, he knows it's coming. I knew it was coming. All of you know it. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know it's coming. But yesterday we had a little game. And that game is titled something pretty funny because it's not even the official title, but it's the best title for it. And it is the way the two legendary coaches, Bo Schembechler and Woody Hayes, used to call it. That team up north versus that four-letter word. And, well, something happened yesterday. We had a family over yesterday, just a couple of us. And this was during the day where my two in-laws, of course, my in-law, sister-in-law were here, and my fiance and I were just hanging out here, getting things ready to go for Turkey Day, of course, having our own little Turkey Day on Saturday. Waiting for, some more in-laws to head on over. And guess what? This game was on, and it was just hanging out, and we were having a good time. And it was the emoji with the eyes. Because, it's kind of crazy when you see something that shouldn't happen. Because when one team officially owns the other for about a decade, it's like, what's happening? What is going on this TV here? What the heck is going on? And it happened. What happened. I couldn't believe it. You listening to this right now, watching this, probably couldn't believe it. And the man over here definitely couldn't believe it. The whole state of Ohio couldn't believe it. They still can't believe it. All right, I'll tell you right now, it's probably like a dream for them right now, like a nightmare. Like, it didn't happen. Like, I woke up, we still won, right? Like, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, for the first time since 2011, the freaking Michigan Wolverines. They must have had the luck of Brady or something in them last night. I don't know, man. Charles Woodson was in the house. Maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's been there before for that game. But they pulled it off. It was like 40-something, 30s. I forgot the score. All I know is freaking Michigan did it in the big house yesterday. And the Ohio State Buckeyes, not only did they lose the biggest game of their season, but they are officially out of it in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know if they're going to ever – they can't redeem themselves now. They have 2 losses. It's going to be the, Blockbuster Video Little Caesars Bowl, or I don't know. It's gonna be the No One Cares Bowl for you guys. But at least you guys have a bowl. USC doesn't know how to have bowls no more. We used to have those things. Now we don't know. They're like what is this bowl you're talking about? Oh, back then, yeah, I was a wee man. You know what I mean? I was a wee child in those days. Yeah. So, Mr. Hagenbaugh, your thoughts on that debacle yesterday?
I mean, it was unexpected. I mean, when you dominate a team for 9 straight years, and I mean, there's what 3 years in a row you just dropped 60 on them. It's a little tough to take in. You expect, like, don't get me wrong. Every year, I always expect Michigan to be decent. They're a good football program, no matter what. It's a lot of the schools in the Big Ten are very good football programs. Penn State, Wisconsin, they're all good football programs. So it's never easy to win in a Big Ten game. Never. I always say the Big Ten's a little bit better than the SEC because at least we're not Alabama playing the Citadel every year. So I could take that to heart. But we take in and man, we could not stop Hassan Haskins, the running back. He had almost 200 rushing yards. He had 5 total touchdowns, and he just balled out. And then all Ryan Day had to sit there and do was, oh, we're just gonna run RPOs to counteract that. And it's like, why are you running RPOs all game when you have the 3 best receivers in college football and Garrett Wilson, you have Jackson Smith and Jigba, you have literally Chris Olave, who's probably going to be a top 5 pick. So, you have the 3 best wideouts in college football, and you kind of rarely go to them. You don't go to them much. And I think it was Jackson Smith and Jigba who finished with over 100 receiving yards, but I mean, you just sat there and you just ran RPOs all game long, and it didn't work. And for some reason, just Ryan Day had a mental breakdown and had a shutdown, and Jim Harbaugh had the win.
I mean, hey, I guess he had to have something happen for him. I mean,
Yeah.
In 2013, it was the first time that 2 brothers ever played against each other in a Super Bowl, and it was nicknamed the Harbaugh Bowl. And Andrew, up until that day, and I still don't believe that games are fixed. I'm one of those people that I don't ever, unless the mafia was somehow involved. Uh, Back in the day, I am somebody who am a firm believer of games not being fixed, no matter how stupid fans want to say it was rigged. Just shut up because you're stupid. I'm sorry, your team's just not as good as you thought they were.
Exactly.
But, that game was a little suspicious.
It seemed a little suspicious, right?
Yeah, no. Someone turned the lights off for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and what should have been a 55-3 Super Bowl score turned into what, 34-28 or something like that, or 30
it's a very close
35
one.
20 31. Yeah, that was a little odd. So anyway, blame it on Beyonce's halftime performance all you want to, everybody. I think someone turned the lights out on purpose. Vegas spread what? Okay, anyway, sorry. Someone in Vegas made a phone call. They weren't trying to give that kind of money away. However, the Niners sucked that year, and they didn't suck, but they weren't better than the Ravens. The Ravens were amazing. But I'll tell you right now, y'all, actually kind of funny. I was watching that game, and I don't know, craziness. But with that said, you guys, that was the last hoorah, really, for them Ravens, man. I'm sorry, for the Ravens, for good old Jim. And well, let's just say it wasn't too long before he was gone, and he went over to Michigan. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, kind of funny, we're talking Ravens tonight. Well, that was the Super Bowl they won. But I'll tell you right now, you guys, that game to me, that Super Bowl victory, Super Bowl loss for them, I don't know. He's a good coach. He's at that level, that's fine. And he's at the college level now, and he's up there, that's fine. But damn it, Andrew, I'm just saying that guy's had tough football luck pretty much almost his whole career. I mean, when it comes into the big games. So I hate to say this, especially to an Ohio fan, but honestly, man, kind of feel good for the guy because he's finally got something under his belt that's worth being happy about. I don't know. I mean, is that too much to say, or I don't know? What do you think?
No, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, even as an Ohio fan, Ohio State guy, you expect it was going to happen sooner or later. you don't know when, you don't know how it's coming, when it's coming, but you expect it to be here sooner or later, and he finally got it. So that makes him, what, 1-5 against Ohio State in his career?
Yeah, one. It's that one. Remember,
Just the
have you ever seen
one.
the Little Giants, Andrew?
I have.
Remember where what's his name? What's that guy's name? Freaking the younger brother. I forgot the name. He's
Yeah, it's been
freaking
so
Rick
long.
Moranis. When he's all like telling the kids in the locker room, like, but I beat him that one time. He beat me in everything else, but it was that one time. I hate to say it, but that's really how it is. This is that one time. There's probably not going to be any more, but this is that one time, Andrew. So,
It's not going to happen again.
yeah. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Hagenbaugh, we have ourselves a face-off because a real fan actually showed up today. I'm so happy for this. We had, I was going through Ravens fans all day long, and none of them want to jump on here today. BMO was out doing his thing, man, so of course the man was busy. But wouldn't you know it, saving the day when he actually finished a little early and got home, this man will save the face-off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming all the way from B-More, representing them Baltimore Ravens. We're having ourselves a face-off, y'all. B-Mo Flocka, what's going on, brother?
Yo, what's goody? You feel me? Like, hey, I'm glad I caught you on in time because I said earlier that if you needed me, I got you. You know I represent the flock harder than anybody, especially on those brownies. You know it's rivalry week. So I can't even say it right because I'm so excited. You feel me? But hey, we here though. Let's get it popping.
I'm loving it, yo. B-Mo Flocka. Ladies and gentlemen, may I just say both Andrew, I already said it earlier about Andrew and BMO. I don't even know if he's been on Twitter all day, but I'll tell you one thing. Both of these gentlemen here are both IE Sports Radio Hall of Fame nominees this year. Can we get a hand clap? Can we get a hand clap?
Appreciate
Man,
that.
I'm happy for both of y'all. Y'all both deserve it, man. And if you guys make the Hall of Fame, man, I'll be proud to send you that gold shirt, man. Y'all deserve it.
I
can't wait,
appreciate
man.
the nomination, man. Real talk.
Yeah,
All
I feel
day,
that.
man. BMO was already a fan of the month a couple months ago, and I'm just saying, man, like this man's been named for himself at the station here. So today he came back, man. He came right on back. So with that said, it's gonna be a shorty because the game, of course. But we got about 20 minutes. Let's have ourselves some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All righty, y'all. So. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready to rock and roll tonight. We have ourselves a Sunday night showdown as the Cleveland Browns get ready and set to take on the Baltimore Ravens. We are just finishing up week number 12 in the NFL. And, well, this is going to be a battle here tonight. The Browns, somehow, some way, still a damn good team and somehow at the bottom. I don't know how the hell that happened in the division, but that goes to show you how strong this division really is. So, I love it. As I always love to say, y'all, this division, you got to play defense on offense in order to win games because you got to hit just as hard as the defense does. So, yeah, BMO is the hero. Give him a steak, sandwich, or whatever people eat in Baltimore. Hey, man. Crab cakes, Taryn. Crab cakes. But with that said, let's get it on and popping, y'all. Big ups to our sponsors, Southern California Warriors and Background Check International. Check them out at SoCal Warriors, of course, on Twitter. Semi-Pro Sports. Give them some love, y'all. Everywhere. Trust me. Great stuff. And, of course, Background Check International, www.bcint.com. Once again, that's www.bcint.com. Kit Freeman is the man. Only legal. No illegal activity there. Background checks help you out with your hires for businesses, y'all. So, with that said, it's about that time to get into this primetime face-off. My goodness, the face-off that we didn't think was going to happen, but BMO Flocka jumping in to save the day. Here it is, y'all. We are ready. It's a rock and roll. We only have one judge tonight since we had two actually, but unfortunately, since we thought we weren't going to have a face-off, well, we have one now, but it's all good because he's here and ready to rock and roll. Taryn Rodriguez, Charger fan here tonight, giving us our judge. And of course, if you want to vote for who you think is going to win the overall voting poll, because it already expired, but we'll find out at 3 and Out IESR. Get on over there, cast your vote if it's still available, which I don't think it is. Anyway, X Factors, y'all. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know how it goes. You are the away team, Andrew. So you start us off, brother. Who are your X Factors for tonight's game and why?
Well, it's got to be the returning man. It's got to be Jack Conklin. It's got to be Kareem Hunt, man. You get your All-Pro tackle back. He came back from injury, bad one too. He was a Pro Bowler for the last couple of years. Then you get one of the best running back duos in the NFL back. You get Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt back together again. And I tell you what, it don't matter who we face, those two guys together, Darren. But those two guys, man, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, when they're together, it's unreal, man. Watching those two guys go together, they're just unstoppable. I mean, Nick Chubb had a great week last week in his return. He had over 130 yards rushing against Detroit. I was at that game. It was hella cold. It was in the 20s. It was raining. But we were there. We were cheering, man. It was a great game. And then you get Kareem Hunt back. He adds a whole different dynamic to that Browns offense, man. He sets those screens, man. I tell you what, we were running them with a Hooper and Njoku last week. They weren't working. But when you get Kareem Hunt to do a screen, that man goes for 15 yards on average on a screenplay. So he's just a whole different breed. And having those two guys back, man, it makes you feel good.
I'm loving it, man. Great X Factors there. BMO was getting antsy, man. You can tell he's like, I'm trying to say something. So, BMO, give us your X Factors, brother. Why?
Say my X Factors is the D line, man. Odafe Owe, Campbell. You know what I mean? Brandon Williams might be coming back. You know what I mean? So we don't have Wolf, man. He out for the season, but our D line pretty solid. We got to stop that run because they got those two running backs. You feel me? We ain't worried too much about Baker. Baker's gonna Baker. You know what I'm saying? Baker's gonna Baker. He's either gonna have a great game or he's gonna have a bad game. He's hit or miss. So we're not gonna really put too much focus on him because we know that Cleveland offense run through that hub and that Hunt and Chubb. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make dog food out of them. You know what I mean? I say total, they'll probably have maybe 110 yards together. You know what I'm saying? 110 rushing yards together. One of them going to have 60, the other one going to have 50 or something like that. But we're going to hold them this game. And they got to come to the bank. So it ain't easy to run all up and through the bank. But I am suspect of our defense, but we'll get into that.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. BMO just jumped in. Hey, gentlemen, one great round there, two great responses. I love how he says Baker's going Baker. I like that because it's the truth, man. It's either hit or miss with this guy right now. He's solid, but sometimes Andrew will tell you he'll piss him off, I'm sure. So it happens, you guys. Right now, it's pretty solid with that. Good stuff there. So on to this fire round and have some fun with it here. Talking some crap weaknesses. Andrew, you start us off, man. What are your weaknesses on the Ravens that you feel the Browns can expose to win this thing here tonight?
I mean, it's what BMO said, man. It's that defense. For some reason, that defense has been suspect all season. Last year, they were a very good defense, but this year, man, I don't know what the hell happened to that defense, but they just became really suspect. So, like he said, man, if Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt can get going, it's going to be a long day at the bank. It's going to be a very long day. And it doesn't even matter how Baker plays at that point. If those two get going, Baker don't need to do much. And you see when the Browns win, when we have Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt on the field, Baker only averages about 15 to 20 passes a game in those games. So he don't need to throw much when you got those two going off.
Okay. Hey, that was good stuff there. Way to put it. All right, Big Mo. Go ahead, man. If you want to defend your team and give some comments there. But if not, man, go right on into it. What are the weaknesses on the Browns that you feel your Ravens can expose to win this thing here tonight?
I mean, he's absolutely right. I mean, well, halfway, because our run defense is all right, but our pass defense was killing us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the thing is that we give up the big plays, we give up major plays. So he's right about that, but we're going to get that in check tonight. But I think the weakness with the Browns is the Browns linebackers. Not a nail one of them can keep up with Mark Andrews. Not a nail one of them. And then trying to get to our running backs as far as our blocking. The other tight end, Nick Boyle, I think he comes back tonight. If not, then you don't have to worry about him. But trust me, your linebackers are going to have hell to pay trying to keep up with Mark Andrews tonight.
Great stuff there. I love it. Way to go back and forth. And well, gentlemen, we're going quick. We're getting right through this lightning round, y'all. Once again, we got about 20 minutes of kickoff time. It's going to be a game here tonight. So we're talking game plans, y'all. Andrew, start us off once again. Game plan for them Browns, man. What must they do tonight to knock this Ravens team off in a tough place to play? And let's just say, well, they are the Browns, just from a different era. However, throw a little purple on them. They're a different team. 2 Super Bowls, solid football team. You guys got some playing to do, Lucy. However, will this be the year where you guys can break out? Are the Ravens going to hold you down? I'm just saying, man, there's so many things to answer this question. I love this game tonight just because the hate is real. I'm just saying. So, what do you got for that game plan tonight, man? Throw all the emotion in it. What's up?
Listen, I'm going to switch it up. We're going to the defense, man. It's all about stopping Lamar Jackson. If you can contain that man, that offense doesn't flow. You got to contain Lamar. Look what Miami did. Miami, all they did was run cover 0 blitz almost the entire game. And Harbaugh and Jackson, nobody had no answer. None. Jackson couldn't scramble. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't move. He was trying to find his receivers. Couldn't find nobody. He got sacked a few times, man. He looked lost out there. And you saw, what was it, last week against Chicago? Almost the same thing. They just contained. Well, they contained Huntley. I mean, that's not really hard to do. But again, you just got to contain these quarterbacks. And if you can contain them, they can't do much. It's the same thing with every quarterback in the NFL. If you can keep them contained, you're going to have a good time winning that football game. Look at Tom Brady. He was contained a couple weeks ago, and they got blown out. So contain the quarterback, contain Lamar Jackson. If you can keep him in the pocket and force him to make bad throws or force him to just throw it away, he's going to have a long day ahead of him.
Terrence says here, the Browns need to make sure Lamar doesn't drop that deuce. Can't allow that. We all know that Lamar Jackson probably, if not the most lethal out there right now, one of the most lethal dual threat quarterbacks.
Yeah.
This man is ridiculous. I'll tell you right now. So containing him is key. That's going to be a big part of it. However, I love it. Do some extra stuff in there. BMO, man, go ahead. Once again, man, it's all you, brother. You can comment on that. You don't have to. You don't want to. Regardless, what is your weakness on the Ravens? Sorry, what is the weakness on the Browns that you feel? Oh, sorry. Oh, my gosh. I'm everywhere, you guys. I'm so sorry. The judges just dropped their scores in right now. The thing went back up. I'm sorry. But game plan. And by the way, thank you, judges. I did not know this entire time. Turbin was actually listening. So we do have our second judge, who I thought wasn't listening, because I thought, of course, we said there was no face-off tonight. Kind of cool. So Turbin actually just sent me his. So, oh boy, we got 2 judges and 2 scores going on. We're actually judging tonight the way we should be judging the whole time, with boxing scores. So there is no more ties on this show unless it's like precise. So we're doing best out of 10 ratings. Same exact thing with boxing every round, 1 out of 10. So yeah, they're doing math right now, you guys. So with that said, Big Mo Flock, give it to us, man. What is the game plan for these Ravens to beat these Browns here tonight, man? What you got?
Man, honestly, Lamar is 4-1 against these Browns, man. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the Browns trying to stop Lamar, it's clear that they can't. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole time he's been beating them, it's been almost nearly the same roster. Just keep in mind that him and Baker came in at the same time. You feel me? So they've always been getting at it. And the one time y'all did call this, it was early in the season. That's cool. But 4 out of 5 times, I like those odds. But as far as the X factor, as far as the game plan, stick to the run game, because they won't be able to stop that. They won't be able to stop Lamar, because Lamar's going to do what he do. We've already seen that cover 0. So if you try that, we already got something for it. Believe that. We already got something for it. We've been working on that for the past 10 days. So trust me, we already ready for whatever y'all seen anybody else do. That was the last infinity stone that Lamar needed to take over the league. and that was that cover zero blitz, because that's the first time he's seen it in such an abundance. Now you can't help but watch that all week and know how to beat it. And as far as our receivers and your DBs, yeah, you already know. Marquise, if Marquise play, I think they say he should play. But if he does, the only DB y'all got that can keep up with him is Denzel Ward. Other than that, we're gonna be, like I said, the passing game needs to work. Stick to the run game, but passing game needs to work. We have to be efficient on third downs and let the Browns be the Browns. Because if we force Baker to throw that ball, because look, 3 yards a carry, 2 yards a carry, if we can hold them to that just by getting into that backfield, then I guarantee Baker is gonna Baker. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. Baker's gonna throw picks, Baker's gonna fumble, he's gonna feel that pressure. Trust me, Wink got something for Baker every single time. Every single time. So trust and believe. When we get out there today, we're gonna make dog food out the pound. You hear me? We're gonna make dog food out there.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. So that was fun. That was fun. All right. So I gotta say, so far, great stuff. We're actually deadlocked right now after those first 2 rounds. I'm waiting for those final scores to come in from the judges right now. We're actually tied. And well, yeah, so far, both of you, well, I'm not gonna give you the score, but as of right now, it's deadlocked even. And it's looking pretty legit. One of you is up by 1 point at the moment. I'm not gonna say who, but of course, you guys are talking that final round. What's that? Y'all pointing at me?
Yeah, we're going the other way.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm a little inverted. I'm a little inverted right now. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm quite sure he's up by 1. He's been real technical with it. Like he know his numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
well,
he's been on it, but like all the numbers in the world don't matter nothing when it comes to the Browns. It's the Browns.
Listen,
okay.
Listen, you keep forgetting about guys like you said. Mentioned Denzel Ward is a good shutdown corner, but you forgot Greg Newsome, who's been just as good as Denzel Ward. You forgot guys like John Johnson, who's been solid all season long. I mean, you disrespected my boy JOK in the linebacker position. That boy's a beast. That run defense. You talking about the run?
Yeah.
Man, we are third in the run defense category, only allowing 87 yards rushing in the NFL. So
I dig it. You know what I'm saying? But
it's gonna be a tough one for your boys.
Y'all ain't faced Lamar yet though. See, that's the thing. Like y'all had to plan for everybody else but Lamar yet. And this is the first time y'all had to
all
plan
year.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that he's the best dual threat quarterback in the league by far.
I give him that. I'll give him that.
So you know what I'm saying? It's hard to plan it with them. You can shut down all them little peons that y'all done played. But when you gotta come back to the big dog that y'all city say, you know what, y'all can have a squad because we don't need them. We don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came back in 99 and said, okay, we need a squad. You know what I'm saying? But nah, don't even trip. We got this. We got the division. Y'all ain't never had the division, so we got the division.
Listen, we had a snake back in that time, man. We had a snake for an owner, man. He ain't allowed back in this state ever again. I know he ain't allowed, but he will never be allowed back in this state ever again. Like he's banned from this place, bro. He is absolutely gone.
Wow, you guys, y'all are something, man. Well, I'll tell you right now, this was a great one, man. And can we just get a hand clap, y'all? That was awesome. Great job to the both of you. And our judges are getting in their final scores as we speak. One of them is in. I'm just waiting for the other one, inputting them right now. But with that said, gentlemen, one last time around the board real quick. Andrew, Bebo, I want that final score and why. Real quick and dirty. What you got for us, Andrew?
Listen, I think it's going to be a close one, man. I got 27-24 with the Cleveland Browns, man. I think it's going to be that tough game. It's going to be like AFC North. It's going to be gritty as hell. You know, it's going to be one of those battles, man. It's the cold weather. Well, I don't know how cold it is in Baltimore. It's hella cold here. It's like 25 degrees here right now and snowing. So it's a good thing that game ain't here for you boys. It's a little chilly up here. But no, man, it's going to be a very, very close game. And I think it's one of those games that comes down to the end, man.
It is going to be a battle. And seriously, man, I'm loving it. BMO, final take. What's that final score looking like?
Say I'm gonna go on to do 35-21 Ravens. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna play with them tonight. Like we are not gonna play with them. You seen how our defense showed up behind Huntley. You feel me? Over that Miami loss. Like our defense actually showed up. Like mind you, they only scored 13 points. So you know what I'm saying? It might have been a tough game for our offense, but our defense showed up. So they're gonna show up again. And like I said, the phrase of the week, Baker is gonna Baker.
That is definitely the phrase of the week. That's the phrase of this face-off right now. Baker is going to Baker. Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a good one. Let's get it, man. Terrence says here, Ravens 31, Browns 24. Oh, Drew, he's going the purple way tonight. Going to be a great game. It'll be close, but I think Lamar pulls out the W late in the game. Well, we shall see. BMO's loving this over there. Andrew, brother, your team lost to Michigan this weekend. You're just pissed off. So right now, you're not even having it with Taryn right now. So I get you. I totally get you. Look, my USC Trojans got blown out by UCLA last week. We're not happy either. So trust me. So with that said, man, but we did sign Lincoln today. Lincoln Riley, SC, y'all. I'm just saying, fight on, baby. Woo! I'm excited, man. With that said, let's get into this. Final thoughts here, or final score of the regular voting poll here. So this was a good one. I thought it was pretty exciting. With 58%, you, the listeners out there, are taking the Cleveland Browns to win this thing. Listeners out there, the BMO is just like, what the hell is going on? Like, how are y'all? So we got Taryn taking the Ravens, but the listeners out there as a whole are taking the Browns. However, we got to get to the face-off tonight. And let's see here, Jazz, our other jug sport tonight, Mr. Turban Patriot, says here, if Browns win tonight, Patriots will take the number 1 seed. Well, as a Patriots fan, he's very happy, I'm sure. And then Taryn, I'm pissed the Chargers lost to the Donkeys. I'm about to get my feelings away. I totally understand. 42% made that right decision. Well, with that said, let's get on into the face-off, y'all, and get this quick and dirty, because once again, we kick off in about 10 minutes. So here we go. Judges scored it tonight as the following. Taryn, in the X Factor round, will score it 9-8. Andrew Hagenbaugh. In the fire round, he will score this bout 9-9. And in the lightning round, Taryn will score this bout 10-9. With a final score resulting in a 27-27 draw for Taryn in this round, or in this bout. So, there's number 1. However, we did have a winner because Turban's pick is in, and Turban will score X Factor round 9-8 Andrew. In the fire round, he will go 9-9. And in the lightning round, this was the decider. And well, gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been real, but what a freaking face-off this was. And the lightning round, he will score it. As it sat 9-9, a draw in the final round. Therefore, we have it 27-26 Andrew, and by 1 point tonight, the winner of this bout by way of majority decision, we have here Andrew Hagenbaugh by 1. Look at that. What
God.
and that was, I'm sorry, it's not majority. I think that's split decision, if I'm not mistaken. I got these terminologies down. Regardless, amazing stuff there, you guys. Damn it. B-Mo just came in out of nowhere. He wasn't even prepared, man. B-Mo just popped in like a jack in the box. And for him to come in this damn face-off tonight and do like he did, man, it was crazy. So, hey, brother, we just want to say we appreciate Coach for being here, man. But Andrew, real quick, man, wow, you got the victory, but it was a 1-point thing, man. 1-point affair.
Listen, man, I truly appreciate all the people who voted, man. And listen, I gotta give all the ups to Beam. He's that dude, man. He's chill. He a great guy. Football knowledge off the charts, man. And I tell you what, man, this guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So be sure you guys go and vote for this man in the Hall of Fame, man. He's a true Hall of Famer. So I gotta give my boy some props, man. He's a hell of a good one.
I'll tell you right now, man, both you guys deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. However, there are 32 of you who are going for this as per usual. We're in the round of 32 right now. Get those votes in. Get on over to IE Sports Radio on Twitter. Get those votes in. We're getting to the round of 24 next week. The Sweet 16 the week after. Christmas week is the Elite Eight. And leading up to New Year's Eve, the winners, of course, so I guess you could say the new 4 Hall of Fame inductees will be announced at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will have our brand new 4 Hall of Famers ready to roll on New Year's Eve. So please keep the votes in. These 2 guys right here are so deserving of that, man. I'm so excited. So with that said, BMO, man, brother, hey, that was a tough one. You came in. You even said it, man. You said it would be a 1-point deal, and you had Andrew over here with this thing. Brother, final thoughts for tonight, man.
Hey, man, Andrew, I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? I love this debate shit, you feel me? Like, I love debating back and forth, especially with the ops, you feel me? Like you give me my flowers, too, and like, vote for both of us, you feel me?
Yeah.
For everybody watching, go on and vote for both of us, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole brotherhood over here. This is what we doing, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate you going back and forth with me, Larry. You already know it's all love for the whole platform, you dig? So
Yeah.
man, we gonna get it right all through 2022 and all that. Like, we here. So, you know what I mean? I lost today, but I will redeem myself in the playoffs.
Hey, all day long, brother. Well, Andrew just did enough in my book to salvage a tie. I'm loving it. So, with that said, man, gentlemen, we have about 6 minutes for kickoff. So, Andrew, where can these diehard fans find you, man?
Well, you got my personal page up on the screen, man. They can follow me at Drew Hagenbaugh, man. That's my personal page. I'll be tweeting throughout the game. Even though I'm celebrating my mom's birthday, I'll be sneaking my phone out a little bit, tweeting about the game here and there. So, gotta talk about sports, man. It's what I do best. But you guys can follow me on the State of Ohio Sports Show too, where I talk all Ohio sports: Bengals, Browns, the Cavs, Indians. Guardians now. I can't say Indians. Ohio State, but all of that. Follow my show Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Follow the Twitter page at State of OHISR, and then soccer. I'm the soccer guy here, so I love my soccer. So Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern, won't be doing it tonight because it's my mom's birthday. Got to respect the family. Got to be there for the fam. So no show tonight, but Sundays 10 p.m. Eastern time, I talk soccer. The Twitter page at soccer SSISR.
There you go, brother. And I know the Guardians. I'm sorry I don't want to diss you, brother. I'm sorry, but they could have picked a better name.
They could have.
There's not much to guard at Cleveland.
So, I mean, there's history. There's some history behind it within the city, but
okay, that makes sense.
That's more or less the reason why they went with it.
Makes okay. Well, that's different then. I would say, if LeBron ain't there, they ain't guarding anything. I'm sorry. Anyway, with that said, BMO Flocka, where can these people find you, man?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? On my Twitter, BFlocka5. You know what I'm saying? I talk about sports. I talk about life. I talk about battle rap. I talk about PlayStation. I talk about being a father. You know what I'm saying? I talk about hoes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to talk about, we there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just lounging on there. BFlocka5, and then follow my Twitch page if you're into that game and you did, because of 2022, it's up.
That's what's up. Yo, BMO Flocka, Andrew. Y'all, let's get back to dinner, of course. Andrew, BMO, I'm about to juice up that TV right now and get up in this game, man. I am too. The missus is right here about to get some dinner, leftover turkey. He's got the game on. He's
got
ready.
The game
about
on,
to
man.
get it right here too. Look, y'all, it's going to be legit, man. We appreciate you so very much, man. God bless you both. You guys are amazing. All the best in the Hall of Fame voting, man. I'll talk to y'all both very soon. Take care. God bless your families, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care.
Yeah, well, take care, man.
Hey, flock. Appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. Well, that will do it for this one here tonight. My final verdict is simple. I honestly want to say this is going to be a double, triple overtime game. But I do feel that it will be in regulation. The Ravens are tough. But right now, man, this Browns team is in a do or die situation. They know that if they lose just one more, this entire division is gonna roll on them. This is probably the closest division right now in the NFL, and I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna go Browns. Final score tonight, 23-16. Weird score, but I think they're gonna pull this thing off, man. There's no diss to the Ravens, but the Browns need this win like no other. There is no freaking air to breathe. No room to breathe in this division right now. And if the Browns want to make a case for them playoffs, well, you might want to step it up tonight. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited. This is me, your boy Larry B. You can follow me on Twitter at THEE_LB53. Follow us all as a whole at IE Sports Radio on Twitter at IE Sports Radio. Also, of course, at IE Sports Radio on Twitter, Instagram, and give us a like on Facebook. We certainly like that, and we appreciate you all so very much once again for being here. This has been a fun one, and that will do it, you guys. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight's show. Enjoy the game. I will see you tomorrow night. We got Seahawks. We got Washington. It's going to be a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, y'all. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.